We're back with some breaking news from the Supreme Court this morning. The High Court just moments ago agreeing to hear arguments about whether the most commonly used abortion pill should still be easily accessible. Let's bring in NBC News senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett. So, Laura, a lower court's decision on this issue is still on hold.
Yes.
What happens next?
Yes, and because it's on hold, access to the pill today is the same as it was months ago. And remember all the twists and turns we've been following from this case since it all started back in April. And for a while there, it was a little bit confusing about what was happening because it was this court order and that court order. But the Supreme Court said, let's put a pause on all of that. Let's let the case go through the normal process. And it's now reached its doorstep. And today the justices agreed to take up the case, which means they're going to hear oral argument. They'll take consideration of it. And then we probably won't see a decision until June. That's when we usually see sort of the hot button decisions drop. And I would expect this one would be just like that. And just so people have a sense of what is at stake here. It's not about just access to the pill entirely. It's about all of the ways that the FDA actually made it easier to get the pill. So getting it by mail during COVID was a big one. Not having to go to a doctor's appointment 3 times was a big one. And so if, in fact, the court keeps that lower court's order in place, if the Supreme Court agrees with that lower court, then it will be harder to access the pill. You will still be able to get it. It will just be much, much harder.
Okay, that is one that could affect millions of Americans.
The most commonly used pill in the country.
And not just for what people think of as the stereotypical abortion, but people who are even going through miscarriages and other health issues that would require
all of that.
This kind of abortion pill. Thank you very much, Laura Jarrett.
Anytime.